Damage that looks just like the damage from the plane of Flight 261 has been found on the same kind of parts in 2 more Alaska MD-80s.
It's embarrassing, ridiculous, because of my drinking. I've gone from leading national network investigative reporter.
We hid 2 video cameras in our vehicle.
To no job and sleeping in a bush. In 2001, paid cash $1.2 million for an incredible house on the water. Right now I have probably $300 to my name. A lot of my financial problems were because I was out of it on drugs or alcohol. In January of 2013, I remember having no car, no money, totally depressed, disconnected from my daughters, and almost having $50 only, didn't want to spend it on a motel. I remember walking behind a fast food restaurant and bushes this high and sleeping under the bush. After my car accident in 2010, I was taking 3 or 4 oxycodone a day. I started drinking alcohol to go to bed. When I went into rehab, my daughter Heather turned on me. Heather exaggerated my addiction, smeared my character.
I would walk into my mom's room and she'd be passed out on the bed and there would be empty bottles of vodka lining the room.
I'm not a drunk, but right now, including having drank this morning, I drink 3 nights a week and I'll drink like up to a bottle of wine to go to sleep. The reason I've drank is loneliness, but mostly heartbreak. I know if I had the love of my daughters, I could not drink, but it's because there's such deep love between my daughters and me severed that I drink so much.
Well, it's gotten so bad that Christy was recently arrested for attacking a pregnant woman at Christmas time.
Last month, I was at a domestic violence shelter. I ended up being arrested. I had to spend 10 days in jail. It started because a woman who said she was pregnant started smashing on the ground Christmas ornaments that I had just hung with 2 little girls. So I stood by the tree and put my arms back, and she came right at me and thrusted at me. And it was the second time police had come for the same thing. First time, they listened to her story, didn't believe me, as they should have, but this time I'd been drinking. So I was arrested because when I was asked, have you been drinking? I lied. He smelled my beers. Suddenly I'm in the handcuffs. Even though I was charged with felony on a pregnant woman, that's been dropped. I'm ready to be very honest about what's happened and what alcohol does. I have lived my life honestly and truthfully. It's been the #1 thing with my daughters and my job, and that's why I want to do this interview.
Okay, have you been drinking today?
This morning.
How much did you drink today?
I last night ordered a vodka and cranberry at like 10 o'clock and kept it till this morning, and at 4:33 I drank it.
Okay, because you were starting to withdraw?
Yeah, I have shakes.
Then you're drinking a lot.
In the last 2 weeks since this happened, I drink now more than I have ever.